And so off the tip, it'll be the Bulls. Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. Stephen Curry is out there with James. Then there's Wembanyama, and it's Chamberlain in at the 5 spot. O'Neal passes to Durant. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Now Curry, outside Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo surveys. Pass to James. 6 on the shot clock. Spins. Deflected. Durant against Antetokounmpo. And we're about a minute into the first. From the arc. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Now, here is James. It's stolen away. On the wing, Durant. Launches a 3. Durant with another miss. And it's the Spurs ball. Pass to James. Back to Curry. Shot from the wing. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
Boy, that was his shot to miss. This guy's a terrific mid-range shooter.
Oh, got that one up quick.
Well, this is about unselfishness. Kevin Durant is a great scorer, but right now he's getting his teammates cooking.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I spoke with the head coach of the Bulls. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and Coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Back to you guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. He's off on the first.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
And he's good on the second. And so here is Chicago. Pippen outside. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Leonard, good.
This guy has such a nose for the basket. Kawhi Leonard not afraid to let it fly on the catch.
Curry against Leonard. Now, here is James. He's covered closely.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Durant. Shots blocked. James, left side. Antetokounmpo, outside. And it's James with the jam.
LeBron James leaves no doubt about that one. Punches it home as soon as he gets the opportunity.
Pippen, pass to Abdul-Jabbar. The rebound by the Spurs.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
A minute 20 left in the first. Pass to Chamberlain. Clock at 6. Durant against Antetokounmpo.
But basically a very skilled defender, outstanding with his positioning, and he's got incredible length to contest shots.
Pippen, pass to O'Neal, and the shot goes.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
Curry against Leonard. Out to the wing. Antetokounmpo outside. Over Durant. And that one's long. Chicago leading by 6. "19 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pippen outside. Unloads from 13. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You've got to love how he stuck with the play. Nice work.
And a deep three from Curry. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Chicago, finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
So, on the floor for San Antonio, we've got Wembanyama. James is out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Chamberlain in at center. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Leonard's got 8.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
Curry from deep three-point land. Curry with another miss. Bulls leading by 9. Now here's Pippen. Still no points. Pass to Leonard. Over Antetokounmpo. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Oh, boy, he attacks, but how about that rim protection? That is so good.
Here's Pippen. That shot is off. Wembanyama with some nice D. Curry with it. Now Pippen defending. Now Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo, left side. Misses again, now 0 for 3.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
Pippen, pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And that one is stuffed right through.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Leonard against Curry. Pass to James. Back to Curry. Shot on the wing. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
Well, pre-shot preparation and being ready on the catch, that is Stephen Curry in a nutshell.
Pippen, pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, there's the alley! Up high and down it goes on the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Here's Chamberlain, still without a bucket. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Curry. Just 5 on the clock. From deep, Wembanyama. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Durant. Chicago passing it around. Over to the left wing. Leonard for 3. Giannis with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
1:43 left in the half. Here's Chamberlain. Now here's Curry, defended by Pippen. Offensive board. Tries again. Got a piece of it. Durant surveying the D. Pass to Pippen. Out to Leonard. From deep. Leonard beyond the line.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Wembanyama, high post. Curry against Leonard. Curry passes to Chamberlain, and out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. There's 38 seconds left in the first half of this game. Outside Durant, fires from deep. Another 3 for Chicago.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Nice shot by Wembanyama.
Wembanyama quickly with one of his own, firing right back.
Antetokounmpo against Leonard. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Yeah, just late help on the defensive side. I mean, just another breakdown for them.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for the Chicago Bulls. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
They've got Kevin Durant, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 4. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
One of the most popular players in the world the moment he entered this league, Wembanyama continues to grow his fan base.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for the Spurs, Wembanyama taking 3 shots.
He hits the second from the line. And he can't make it 3 for 3. Bulls leading by 16. It's stolen by Curry. Pass to James. Back to Curry. Lets it go from deep. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got his 4th assist with that last one. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Pippen with it. Here's Leonard. Drives to the hoop.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Yep.
Oh! Kind of mean on that one. Mean and so disrespectful.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
And the basket by Leonard.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
Curry against Leonard. Deflects the pass. Pass to Pippen. Back to Leonard. All sorts of time. Again, the miss by Leonard. Spurs trail by 14. Here's James. LeBron, a smooth operator inside.
This is where LeBron James is so dangerous. Physically hard to handle on the interior. Turn the lights out.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Leonard inside. Antetokounmpo's there. Shot by Leonard, no good. Out to James. The triple, LeBron James.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
And now the first timeout called here for Chicago. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. O'Neal passes to Pippen. Outside Durant. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Pass to Curry. From deep three-point land. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Leonard on the wing. Check by James. Pippen, pass to Leonard. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Pippen, pass to Abdul-Jabbar. There's a minute 47 left in the third. Shot by Leonard, no good.
Well, whether it's a defensive adjustment or he's gone just a bit cold, that efficiency has really fallen off this quarter.
And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Second team foul.
There's 1:34 left in the third. Oh, look at Giannis power in.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Pass to Leonard to win the drought. Getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
But Kawhi Leonard right now is cooking, folks. This guy has got a rhythm, and you better watch out.
Curry passes to James. Back to Curry. Plenty of space. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Assisted by
James has got his 5th assist in this one. Chicago leading by 7. Pippen pass to Leonard. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Durant against James. LeBron James with the flush.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions, but can they push through and grab the lead?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Pass to Leonard. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Leonard's got 7 now in this quarter.
Now, Kawhi Leonard consistently efficient with his scoring ability. Nice jumper.
And here's Curry. For 3. Up again.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. And we've reached the end of the third. Bulls out in front. They're up by 5. And coming up as soon as...
It's that time.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Chicago leading by 5. So on the floor for the Spurs, Stephen Curry is out there with James. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5. Pass to Leonard. Oh, deflected. 6 to shoot. Tries to save it. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by James.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Curry. Over Leonard. Curry's shot is off.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter. Just can't get it to go.
Down low. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
James, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got his 3rd assist of the night. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Curry against Leonard. Pass to James. Back to Curry. Puts up a 3. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
To the middle. Curry with a steal. To the inside. Oh, Giannis, a rim rocker.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with his team. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team. How bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Bulls leading by 3. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Pippen. Shot clock at 5. Antetokounmpo with a rebound. Now James. Stephen Curry. Oh, it's off. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Yes, sir! That one's good!
Pick logic works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Antetokounmpo inside. Bully ball in the paint from Giannis.
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Leonard looking around. From about 19. Oh, no good.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
Puts it up from 12. Leonard gets there for the fast break finish.
Leonard doesn't shy away from these moments, embracing his role as a leader for his team.
Leonard against Curry. Wembanyama, screen on Leonard. Yes, sir, with the three.
Big sequence there, guys. Curry takes it upon himself to take and make the big bucket.
Here's Leonard, and stolen by Antetokounmpo. Left side Curry. To tie it up. That one goes. Yes, sir.
Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Now Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Oh! It's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. Timeout Bulls. Just 2 to shoot. He nails it with the shot clock winding down. The Spurs call time. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
There's enough time on the clock to go for a 2-for-1.
Curry against Leonard. Curry looking it over. Yes, sir!
Steph Curry so cool under pressure. Big moment, no matter. He's ready.
Timeout Bulls! Now here's Leonard. Leonard takes a 3. Can't get the 3. The Spurs call time. and we'll be back with you shortly. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Curry with it. We've got Kawhi Leonard, and it's Durant in at the 2. Here's James. Curry outside to take the lead. Curry splashing one down from 3.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
This guy has earned a reputation for handling pressure and making clutch shots.
Outside Curry. Takes a shot. Oh, can't hit the jumper. And so Durant will bring it up for the Bulls. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Stripped away.
2 minutes remaining in overtime. 2 minutes.
LeBron on the go.
Outstanding take to the rack by LeBron, always looking to get to the chair at the strike.
The officials were right on top of that one.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Boy, in a tight game, he steps up and delivers.
Now here's Pippen. He's covered by Curry. Leonard fires! Not that time. On offense, here is San Antonio. Here's Wembanyama. It's tipped! And they're able to recover.
Man, the defender really went after him.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Bulls, Shaquille O'Neal taking 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he's able to hit the second one, and that narrows the gap to 1. And it's San Antonio's ball. And here's Curry. And there's a pick.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Take a break. 2 seconds.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Cool and collected, making them count under pressure.
Outside O'Neal. James brings the double team. Durant. And he powers it down. One-handed.
Big moments. This is who Kevin Durant is. He delivers when the game is in the balance.
Curry! Misses the 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Tipped. Now James. Ooh, and a fast break for Chicago. And that's an easy two. Gotta love the breakaway opportunity there.
Absolutely no fear. Kawhi Leonard welcomes these moments. He relishes these moments.
The Spurs call time. How do you think this is going to play out?
This is where your coaching is so important. They need a really good play now.
Well, this is a chance to take the lead, so you've got to draw a play to make it happen.
Curry against Leonard. Fires the three. It's money from deep.
That's an important bucket. Now they have to guard the perimeter tight. No threes at all.
Timeout, Bulls. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Here's Durant. Puts up the tray. Oh, missed on the tray. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock. These moments are big for Wembanyama's growth. He loves these situations.
That's what you call clutch free throws, and he shuts the door on this basketball game. Great job.
Trailing by 4. Outside Leonard for 3. So it's a narrow victory for the Spurs, pulling out the W. They escape with the W.
So it'll be Chicago off the tip. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Durant is out there with Shaquille O'Neal. Then it's James. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Pippen in its small forward. Durant against Leonard. SGA passes to James. Pocket 6. Plays it up and banks it in.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Giannis. Back to Curry. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Pistons on offense. Outside, James. Misses the 3. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up with the Chicago Bulls. Here's Giannis. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Line for one. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
One shot.
And that one misses.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Curry against Pippen. And Wembanyama passes to Leonard. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. Pass to James. Back to SGA. To the paint. Outside for Durant. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Antetokounmpo dishes to Curry. And again, no good by Chicago. The Pistons on offense. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with the Bulls head coach. We talked about Kevin Durant and just how challenging a matchup he is. He told me, quote, his length is what makes him so difficult. Throwing that quick release on his jumper, all we can ask our guys to do is get a hand up on any shot they can. We'll see how effective their defense is on Durant tonight. Guys, back over to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Now here's Pippen, following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pippen outside. Pocket 4. Off target from outside. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. And here's Leonard from 3. Good work defensively by Pippen.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Now here's James. Back to SGA. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
We're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Outside Leonard. They get a hand on it. Pippen with the steal. Oh, and here comes Pippen all alone.
And on the break, Pippen knows what to do.
Bulls trail by 4. Outside Curry. SGA against Antetokounmpo. Yep, it counts.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. James in the high post. Antetokounmpo's there. 5 to shoot. The 3 from KD. O'Neal. And O'Neal is right there.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Curry against LeBron. Curry passes to Giannis. Back to Curry. Beyond the arc. And it's Durant with the rebound. Detroit leading by 4. And here's SGA. Outside O'Neal. LeBron kicks to SGA. Off target with his 3. And that does it for the first quarter. Pistons lead by 4. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Guys, what do you think so far from what we've seen from the Pistons?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
On the court for the Pistons, they've got James. Durant is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Pippen. And it's SGA in at the point guard. Now, here's SGA. Following the miss by Giannis. Back to LeBron from deep three-point territory. Chicago grabs the miss. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. Rebounded by the Pistons. Outside, SGA. Pass to James. Floats it up for Pippen. Doesn't go for him.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
And one thing that makes Leonard's shot so effective is the backspin. Gives him that magic touch.
The 3 from LeBron. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Curry. Wembanyama outside. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And it's Giannis missing. And so James will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Here's SGA. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And the Pistons with possession here. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Shaq can't get it to go.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And Wembanyama outside. No good with the triple. Detroit leading by 5. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's O'Neal. O'Neal, something else inside. Wow.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Wembanyama against Durant, outside Curry. And again, Chicago, no good. Durant kicks to SGA. No one near James as he lets it go. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. SGA's got 3 assists tonight. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Back to Curry, looking to end the run, and he hits the jump shot. Curry's got his second basket of the game.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
LeBron sets the screen for SGA. James in the post. Giannis is there. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Bulls trail by 8. Leonard on the wing. SGA defending. The offensive rebound. The shot's good by Chamberlain.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Now here's LeBron. 8 points for him. On the wing, Giannis. Guarded by Pippen. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Drills the three-pointer. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to LeBron. And LeBron throws it down hard.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Outside, Antetokounmpo fires the 3, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Pistons. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Pistons leading by 5. They've got Antetokounmpo. Chamberlain is out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Leonard in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's LeBron. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 11 feet away. And Pippen with the basket. The assist by SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Antetokounmpo. Right side Curry. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Leonard. Fires from way outside. Here's Chamberlain, and it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Now here's LeBron. 10 points for him. SGA, no good.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Outside Curry. Offline with his 3. Pistons leading by 5. Lobbed up there. Oh, Shaq climbs the ladder.
And this is why Shaq's teammates lob it up for him. They trust him to finish that alley-oop.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Curry. All alone. Count that bucket. Curry's got 9 points.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. A shot by LeBron, no good. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for Chicago. Trailing by 5. Back to Curry. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside, James. Outside, Pippen. The 3 from KD. Sinks the triple. KD's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Curry. He's got 12. Right around 3 minutes into the second half.
2 minutes remaining.
This one for 3. And the Bulls another 3.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a 3 of his own.
LeBron outside. And again, Detroit with the 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Wembanyama outside. And the Bulls another 3.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
There's 1:17 left in the third quarter. James with it. 13 points in the game. SGA's shot is good.
And that's LeBron, one of the best front court playmakers. That is something you just can't teach.
LeBron against Curry. Giannis outside. Launches a 3. A shot by Curry, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to LeBron. Pippen for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Wembanyama's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Curry. Here's Wembanyama. For the 3. The rebound by Pippen. Here's James. Great D that time from Giannis.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
And we've reached the end of the third. It's Detroit. They lead by 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. O'Neal is out there with Durant. Then it's Pippen. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's James in at the 2. Now here's James. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. And the Pistons lead by 3. Giannis passes to Wembanyama. Now here's Curry to tie it up. It's hauled in by Pippen. Pass to SGA. James in the high post. Giannis is there. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Gilgeous-Alexander's gone just 2 for 8 from the field. Right there, 25%. Pistons lead by 3. It's Pippen with the drive. Outside, SGA. From the arc, Gilgeous-Alexander is pure.
Well, if they're doubling you, then you know someone is open to shoot. So smart move passing it out.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Curry against LeBron. 6 to shoot. Launches it. And James pulls it down.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to LeBron. Outside, O'Neal. Now James. James cooking from deep.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
The Bulls call timeout. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with this team. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, you're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end. Guys?
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. No good again that time.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's LeBron. SGA fires. Connects with the J.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
No good.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Giannis. Curry. Chamberlain trying to get open. O'Neal there for the rebound. And SGA has got the ball here for the Pistons. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. And that one is good.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now here's Giannis. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
And fantastic at playing within himself on defense. Gilgeous-Alexander using his length well there to contest without fouling.
James outside. Shoot from 12. That's off.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Now onto Antetokounmpo. Chamberlain trying to get open. Got it to go off the glass.
And providing the scoreboard they needed. That stops a 12-0 run by Detroit.
James outside. Fires the three. Wembanyama reels it in. Well, with the basket here, they could get back to within single digits. And it's sent back by O'Neal. They retain possession. Curry deciding where to go with it. The 20-foot jumper, good. And it's Detroit's ball. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Antetokounmpo against James. And so it's Detroit with the W. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. And now, our player of the game, LeBron James.
And Chicago starts out with the ball here. Let's check out Sacramento's starting lineup. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's LeBron James, and it's Pippen in at the power forward. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Sacramento passing it around. Outside Curry. Let's go with a three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Back to Durant. Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Curry. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
Talk about a pure jumper. Leonard doesn't need a lot of space to rise up.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Back to James. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. We played just over a minute here in the first. Leonard outside. Lets it fly. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Leonard's got his second bucket on the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
And the basket by Pippen.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now here's SGA. Pass to Leonard. Outside Wembanyama. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Chamberlain. Another shot. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
Pippen outside. SGA with a steal. Pass to Leonard. 6 to shoot. 4-3. Counted from distance. Leonard's got 7 points.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
James outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Leonard. And there's another one for the Bulls.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
And Sacramento calls their first time out of the game. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Pippen outside. Throws it up high. And slam dunk by James.
The timing LeBron possesses is second to none. Fantastic at measuring when to go for alley-oops.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Wembanyama pass to Chamberlain. And the layup is good off the glass.
They will take that shot every time down the floor if they could. It's just great execution.
James deciding where to go with it. The three from Curry. Chicago with a rebound.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Pass to Durant. Back to SGA. Lots of room. That's good on the jumper.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
Kings trail by 8. James outside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Sacramento shooting their first free throws of the night now.
Shooting for Sacramento, LeBron James. At the line for 2.
That free throw misses. Good on the second one. There's 49 seconds left in the opening quarter. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Leonard. And he drives in. Good. And the assist to Wembanyama. Leonard's got 11.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
Curry against Leonard. Curry passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Curry. Lets the 3 fly. Kevin Durant pulls it in. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. They've got a 9-point lead. Outside, SGA. Back to Durant. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for Chicago. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back after this word. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Well, that's just great chemistry offensively. Everybody playing for one another and trusting each other. It's beautiful to watch.
Kawhi Leonard out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Curry following the three-point basket by Chicago. James outside. Curry, a screen on Durant. And there's James from the arc. Chicago with a rebound. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wembanyama. Here's Chamberlain, defended by Pippen. And here's Curry. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Back to Curry. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Curry's got his second basket of the night.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
Chicago leading by 7. Pass to Durant. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The three-pointer off the mark. And it's Sacramento's ball. Here's Pippen. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. Durant, pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Durant against James. Back to SGA. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands this team wants him to be aggressive on offense. Love watching him go to work.
Time called here. The Kings decide to talk it over. And Sacramento has possession. They trail by 9. Antetokounmpo, the pass to James.
Sometimes it's impossible trying to contain LeBron. Have to settle for fouling him and hope that he misses.
And this will be his third and fourth free throws of the game here.
Line for the Kings, LeBron James. 2 shots.
That free throw no good. And the second free throw is good. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Durant against James. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Quickly. First personal foul. First team foul.
Leonard passes to SGA. Back to Leonard. The three is up. Shot's good. SGA making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists in the game.
Oh, a fantastic score. Kawhi can put a barrage of points up quick.
Now here's Curry. 5 points in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the second.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. The 3 ball. The offensive rebound. Kings trail by 11. And here's Curry for 3. Oh, Curry, a sick triple.
Not sure there's such a thing as a bad 3 for Steph.
Curry's got 2 of 5 from deep to fall. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. He shoots. O'Neal pulls it in.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
And what about the collective effort so far from distance? Their shooters have been on point there.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. Bulls leading by 6. 55 seconds left in the second quarter. Durant for 3. At the arc. KD drains it.
Yeah, smooth and focused. KD is so polished, so prolific.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Cashes in the 12-footer.
When defenders give you that kind of space, you have to keep them honest.
Now here's SGA. Defended by Pippen. Back to SGA. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. 7-point differential. Pass to Curry. And here's O'Neal. Covered by Wembanyama. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He powers through. Size and skill. That is a tough tandem to contend with.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Chicago ahead, up 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
Kings trail by 5. On the court for Sacramento, they've got Stephen Curry. Also, Giannis Antetokounmpo out there. And it's James in at the small forward position.
Gotta stay up on James or he will go right up with that shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Durant. Back to SGA. Shoots. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. SGA's got 6.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
That is just beautiful ball movement. Unselfish basketball.
Curry, no good. Chicago leading by 4. Leonard outside. Outside, SGA. Pass to Durant. Clock at 6. The open shot by SGA. Giannis with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's gone 3 of 8 shooting from the floor. Outside Curry from deep three-point range. Chicago with a rebound. They've led by as many as 11. SGA takes it himself. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. It's on Stephen Curry. Chicago shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
Timeout call, Sacramento. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
They're going to have to regroup here and figure out a way to stop him because he is dominating them.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Now here's Pippen. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. Bulls leading by 7. And here's Durant. Back to SGA. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Oh, come on! LeBron from way back!
The accuracy of LeBron's shooting is something else. He makes the long-range 3 look easy.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Chamberlain passes to SGA. SGA doing his thing in close.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning because once he does, he makes you pay.
Pippen left side. Curry against Leonard. Curry passes to Pippen. James right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. LeBron gets the bucket inside.
Yeah, no doubt about it. LeBron is in attack mode tonight. He's looking to score every time he touches the ball.
Wembanyama, high post. Antetokounmpo's there. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. They swipe it. And here we go, Sacramento on the fast break. And the basket by Pippen. And now it's just a 2-point Bulls lead.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
From deep, Wembanyama. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
And there's James from the arc. Chicago with a rebound. Chamberlain's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Durant. What a throwdown from KD.
Slick dribble move by KD, allowing him to convert.
And the Kings call time here.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Adjustments are everything in this league, and you need to maximize your time to make those adjustments.
Here's James. Oh, LeBron sending it home.
Once James gets the ball in close, it's game over. Put up those 2 points.
Out to Leonard. The 3. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Leonard's got 20.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. The 3 from Wembanyama. Poke loose. Up top, Durant. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point land. Hauled in by the Kings. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Bulls out in front, up by 5. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the... And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Wembanyama out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Kevin Durant. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Back from the Kings in transition. Here's Curry. Good on the baseline J.
Yeah, and mid-range J's are no problem for Curry. Defenders can forget about his confidence from there, too.
Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Chamberlain.
Foul. Pippen. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Leonard looking over the floor. 5 on the clock. Gilgeous-Alexander. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Pippen. Outside Curry. Over Leonard. Curry's shot is off. Chicago leading by 3. The floater. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Leonard with the ball. Feet out. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection.
Curry with another miss. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Picked up by James. Pass to Durant. James against Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3 is up. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
No good.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
Outside Wembanyama. Here's Leonard. 14 feet away. Oh, it misses. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Knocks down the trifecta.
Well, controlling your heart rate in big moments like this is something that coaches talk about, and this guy can do it.
Timeout, Bulls. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with his team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. A throwback possession. 2 points.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
Just a selfless play by Giannis. He knows all eyes are on him, so he dishes to a ready shooter.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Gilgeous-Alexander. It's off. And it's Sacramento's ball. It's intercepted. Durant against James. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Driving to the basket. Got a hand on it. And he's able to get it back. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Clock at 4. Durant. Durant earning those 2 points.
And that's big-time stuff from Durant. He loves being the guy to take important shots.
Free throws good from Durant.
This team knows they can rely on him in these situations. He is so consistent at the free throw line.
Antetokounmpo inside. Wembanyama on it. Antetokounmpo inside. Covered by Wembanyama.
One of the only ways to slow down Antetokounmpo is to get physical with him. But you know what? That may not work. He is so good at absorbing contact in the paint.
He gets the first, and that brings him within 2 here. Break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
SGA. It's tipped. Pippen with it. He's picked up by SGA.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Well, they're in a tough spot now. They need points and stops.
Wembanyama against Antetokounmpo.
And I mean, how do you guard Giannis? When he's looking to score, sometimes you just have to foul him.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. So Antetokounmpo nails both of them.
Oh, tremendous composure at the line to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
Timeout, Bulls. Durant against James. Here's Durant. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's out there with Stephen Curry, and it's O'Neal in at center. Oh, no good! And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Wembanyama. Here's SGA. Outside Wembanyama from deep. Oh, Wembanyama hitting from deep.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Now Antetokounmpo. Now Curry shoots a three. Buries it from outside.
And just a clutch three to settle this crowd down after that big shot at the other end.
James against Durant. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. 14 feet away. A tough bucket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Sweet-looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And they get it back. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Oh, he's a menace in the paint. Antetokounmpo.
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
Tipped. James against Durant. Now Antetokounmpo. To take the lead. Good for two.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
Timeout Bulls. Outside, SGA. Outside Durant. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Great job at the line, and it's now a 2-possession game.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
You have to be smart here. And if they're successful, the foul has got to happen quickly.
When you're as good a passer and scorer as SGA, you'll get defenders to bite like that.
Good on the first. And that narrows the lead down to just 3. SGA hits them both.
Hey, a steady hand at the line in a tough situation. He narrows it to a 1-possession game.
And that's an intentional foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. The heartbreaker. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
The whole arena knows they need a 3 to force another overtime.
Ooh, it doesn't go.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, analytics aside, players making important free throws is always valued by their teams.
And so it's Sacramento with the W. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime.